This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and
you can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And there's the bell to start round 1. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. You don't want to trade shots. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Beautiful counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. Has to be careful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt of... And there's the bell to start round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Punch, counterpunch. And he scores with the counter. Misses with the jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of defense here at all. Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh my God.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. This fight has a real good flow to it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't land the jab there. Which fighter will say no mas? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. A straight right just misses. That jab gets blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Shot lands. Catch and shoot. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout. On to the 5th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Back and forth they go. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down goes RJJ. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do this.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Straight right just misses. Because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive there. Couldn't land that jab. That counter punch caught him. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering. Here we go. It's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience. To be down, they should be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
punch and just got countered. Caution being thrown to the wind. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Beautiful counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the guards took...
5. Counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Trying for a knockout. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing something.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're going back.
Let's go.
Fucking crack. Who's on board?
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Get your boxing back together.
Let's do it.
bro.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to switch back.
I lost the first round. Are you kidding me?
What you doing? You switched off completely. The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
But
and switch on. Get this boxing back together. minutes. I need you to get back out there. I need you to...
Let's do it.
Fuck, bro.
doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coached in this fight.
Let's do it.
I'm just punching his face off and it's just like, amazing.